sorry. I'll try harder.
Red flags,
Hello?
warning signs, and
Hey girl.
intuition.
Yeah, I'm going
Things
to
that
talk
make you
about the
pause.
situation with the couple tonight, and then I kind of want to touch bases on really just kind of like brief over Shanquilla, because we know about her, but I saw an article and I wanted to speak on her because when it happened with her, it bothered me. Oh, my neighbors is really with that chihuahua. But anyway, so yeah, I really wanted to talk about that tonight and touch bases with everybody. So yeah, all right, you gonna tune in? Thank you. All right, love you. Mwah. Bye. Hey guys, how y'all doing this evening? It's a pleasure that y'all stopped in to check on me. I'm checking on y'all as well. As we all know, there has been a lot that has went on this week. So many things have happened this week. But one thing that I wanted to talk to y'all about was the situation here with Zaria. As you know, Zaria is no longer with us, and I have seen the video. I have not seen the actual ending, but I have seen the video, and I saw it so much doing my own research that it was enough for me. Because I don't tell y'all everything. I really don't talk about everything. Y'all know I'm blind. When I clean my glasses, baby, I'm about to get serious. Okay. But anyway, but I have been, I'm like the kind of person, I've been in long-term relationships. So my first long-term relationship lasted for 11 years. So I you can imagine the 11 years, because at the end of it, we're not married. Okay. And the relationship number 2 was worse. I was with it for 7 years. I was in love, but it was worse, because I still had not learned everything that I needed to learn about discernment, vetting, energy, reading your man, knowing him, knowing when it's just not for you. So tonight we're going to go ahead and look at this, and we're going to talk about this together. I'm not going to take a long time on it, because Juneteenth was yesterday and y'all was all at the cookout and in the bus stop line, and I don't want nobody tired, because y'all still trying to get your energy together, and you're still going to party this weekend, because I know you. All right, I love you. Let's get started. Okay, so the article can be found in Mirror USA News Entertainment, and it's titled "Husband Makes Sinister Threat on F-Book Live Stream Before his wife and taking his own life," which he did do us a favor. Thank you, sir, by doing that. I got to get a nail fix. I don't care who don't like it. Yeah, I said it. Thank you. Okay, the couple's troubles were live streamed for the world to see before it took a dark turn, and the woman was unalived to death, with the husband taking his own life hours later. A man in Twin City, Georgia, made grim warnings to his wife on F-Book Live before stabbing her to death and taking his own life. The Georgia Bureau of Investigations were brought into investigate the unaliving of Zaria Tadeja Carr, 27, after she was found to death. Police had been called at around 9:30 p.m. on June 14 to address an issue in Twin City, Georgia, over a domestic disturbance. Now, if you don't know what a domestic disturbance is, disturbance is a physical harm, bodily injury, assault, or the infliction of fear or physical harm, bodily injury, or assault. Non-consensual conduct or non-consensual penetration, coercive control, unlawful harassment, or stalking of one intimate partner, household member by another intimate partner, household member. Okay, so whenever the officers come out, you know how they always ask, do y'all live in the same house? And then, the man I used to stay with, he had mail, baby. And the one thing you can never do is let them get mail at your house. Because when they get mail at your house, guess what? It's hard to shake them. Okay, now let's go back to the story. Zaria's husband, Shamarcus Jamil Carr, 36, had disappeared along with his Zaria's 2021 Dodge Challenger. One thing I noticed was that Shamarcus was 36 and Zaria was 27. That was a 10-year age gap, which honestly, that's a pretty good age gap. That's a good age gap. If you're dating for a man, because most men like to have their women a little bit younger. Some of them, I don't know, because I'm not a man. I'm a woman. I don't really mess around with younger men to that extent because of the energy. I can't take all that. They got too much. They can't beat me down like that. Okay, it's hard to recover. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyway, He was 36 and she was 27. Now, we have to take into account the age gap. That is light years difference, okay? Y'all men, stop going around here. If you're going to date, marry, whatever y'all call it, to a woman that's younger than y'all, that does not really understand where you are in your mental state. That's wrong. It's wrong to go out there and get them. It's wrong to prey on them. It's wrong to lure them. The way that I think about with dating, right? Because I am single. You understand? But the way I think about dating is like, when I be like, okay, so you know how school is like 4 years. So I'm like, okay, well, if he's 4 years younger than me, then I was a senior when he was a freshman. That's how I think. So if you think about this man, when he was a senior, Zaria was in just started middle school, right? He would have been 18. Zaria would have been 10. If Zaria had been 14 and he would have been 18, it still would have been illegal. There's no explanation for it. Okay? So this message is for everybody. It ain't for him, her. It's for everybody. Age, everybody love to see. People go and say, oh, age ain't nothing but a number. Baby, age is a number for a reason. Because you age every day. Okay? If age was not that important, we would be aging backwards. We come in the world old and then become babies as we go to be with the Lord. But no, it's the opposite. We come here as babies, we grow and we age, but mentally, our minds start deteriorating when we get in our older years. You understand what I'm saying? So our peak years are our 20s, and most men know that. That's why they go and snatch them girls up in their 20s, because that's where all the energy at. When they don't realize that, baby, if you keep your energy right, baby, you can get you a woman that's grown, that can hold it down. But I digress. I don't like the fact that that age gap was so big. I don't like how it resulted, because I feel the age played an important part. And everybody was like, oh, she should have been. No, baby, she shouldn't have been nothing. Because the energy that she know in her 20s and the energy that he know in his 30s is light years difference. And I'm not going to play with anybody who acting like that's not true. Okay? You can say what you want to say about me in the comments, because I get it in real life. Okay? But when it come down to me being able to speak a truth, I'm going to speak it. Because right now, we have a young lady that's no longer here and a young man that's no longer here and their baby that has nowhere to go but to the family. Okay? And it could have been avoided. It could have been avoided. But anyway, let's go on and finish with this article, please. Police tracked the car down and tried to stop it, but before Shamarcus could be arrested, he banged himself. He was taken to a nearby hospital where he was later pronounced deceased. A lot of my females love men, and a lot of my men love women. But y'all don't look at the signs of when a person is mad. Okay? Your mama, when you was growing up, your mama told you, you better sit your ass down before I get you. She tell you one time, you better sit your ass down before I get you. Well, I usually gave mine 3. Some mamas, they gonna get your ass on the first try. Okay? A hard head toast a sober hind. Meaning, learn the warning signs.
Learn the warning
danger.
signs.
Learn when, baby, he ain't playing no more, and the fight or flight got to kick in. But conditioning also plays a part in this. And trauma bonding also plays a part in this. And we talk about trauma bonding, so I'm not finna repeat it. Trauma bond mimics love, okay? We talked about that. And it keeps coming up because the world is changing so much. There's so much frustration out there in the world. There's so much going on where your man at work, he come home to frustration. Your female at work, she come home, she frustrated. That's why you ever know that man who come home and he might go through a lot at work and come home and beat his wife? Y'all remember that? Y'all don't remember them shows when we was growing up? Now we are the kids that we are the adults seeing this happen in real time. So the shows we were watching, just like everybody want to be all real and all alive and all woke, wake up and realize that you was a child at one time, and the things you saw when you was a child, now you're living it. And now you're creating your reality for your grandchildren to know. So we got to get more wise about this. Let's go to video 2. See y'all soon.